everyone, Radhe Radhe. In this video, we're going to be doing chapter 12, verse 2. And Bhagwan answers Arjun's question. Arjun had asked last time, is your manifested form more perfect? Is a yogi who is a perfect yogi one who worships your personal form or your unmanifested impersonal form? And Bhagwan answers it brilliantly, clearly in this video. Okay, so let's do the prayer. So this Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya that we're singing 3 times, I got this tune from the Sadhu Sangha retreat that I had gone to earlier this year, and Gaurvani Prabhu had sung this, and it just penetrated me. It was like, this tune, I love the mantra as well, but this tune was just amazing. So, and then I've heard a lot of people sing this 3 times before before speaking about this. So I was like, okay, let me take that on. I love that. Okay, so let's sing this together 3 times, and then I'll do a little prayer, and then we can sing the verse. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. My dear Radha, my dear Krishna, thank you so much for giving us these verses. Thank you so much for giving us this knowledge directly from you through Arjun. Thank you so much for having us have access to this so easily online, just sitting at home. We don't even have to go anywhere or do anything. It's just available all for free so easily. Your words that would have been so difficult at that time, even in Dwapar Yuga, for people to access, for people to know, even after Vedvyas wrote it. It would have been so difficult for people to access and hear. And now it's just so easy for us to hear your words. We don't have to do anything, go anywhere, go for months and months or years of travel to find somebody who would have this. We just simply have it. And it's all free and it's just so easy. Please, please, please help us not squander this opportunity. Please help us absorb this verse and understand to as much depth as you deem fit for us right now. And please help us use this to bring us closer to you. Bring our hearts closer to yours. Bring ourselves closer to love for you, to Krishna prem. Thank you. Okay. Let's sing the verse together. Oh, let me make sure. It's a new tool, so I have to. Okay. So let's sing the verse together. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Maya Vishya Mano Ye Mam Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopetas Te Me Yukta Tamamataha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagwan Shri Krishna said, those who fix their minds on my personal form and are always engaged in worshipping me with great and transcendental faith are considered by me to be most perfect. He says it so clearly. There is no confusion here at all whatsoever. This is another one of those memorizing verses that I should write down. It is so clear. In our answer to Arjun's question, Krishna says, he who concentrates upon his personal form and he who worships him with faith and devotion is considered most perfect in yoga. There are no material activities because everything is done for Krishna. A pure devotee is constantly engaged. Sometimes he chants, sometimes he reads books, or he cooks prasadam, goes to marketplace, purchases something for Krishna, washes the temple or dishes, whatever he does not let a single moment pass without devoting his activities to Krishna. Such an action is in full samadhi. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that, right? Okay. Swami Mukundanand goes into more detail. He explains the three different forms, the Brahman, the Paramatma, and the Bhagwan. And we've gone through this a few times, so you can read this if you want more information about it. He explains it beautifully, but I'm going to go to the last part, which is the crux of it. The path of bhakti or devotion leads to the realization of the supreme entity in his Bhagwan aspect. This is the closest realization of God, closest. Just as the train. So the example is when the train is coming and from far away we only see the light. When when it comes closer, we see the shimmering along the light, and when it stops, we can actually see all the compartments and everything. We can see people peeping out of the windows. We can see the whole thing. So, and Paramatma is usually used by Ashtanga yogis. Brahman is used by Gyan yogis. And Bhagwan by Bhakti yogis. I think Karma yogi is also Paramatma. I'm not sure where that goes. Or Karma yogi is used for Brahman realization. So Karma yogi is a prerequisite step for Gyan yoga or something like that, if I remember correctly. Okay, so just as this is the closest realization of God, just as the details of a train become visible when it comes and stops in front of the observer. Hence, in verse 1855, Krishna states, "Only by loving devotion to me does one come to know who I am in truth." This is so powerful. Thus, Sri Krishna answers Arjun's question by clarifying that he considers the devotee of his personal form to be the highest yogi. This is a beautiful, clear verse. So this is what I absolutely love. Okay, let me do this. Yeah, this is what I absolutely love, about Prabhupada, about this ISKCON movement, there are a few things, but the thing is that before it was like you would go to the temple once a week or whatever, you'd go to the temple, but there wasn't a clear path. What should you follow and what is the right thing to do? Should you do the impersonal or the personal? I didn't even know that there was a difference between them. But none of this thing, there was in most of the temples, you just go, you get darshan, you come back and you hope for some purification, you hope for some karma to be released. That's the reason you're going there, is so that your karma can be released, right? But it is deeper than that. It is so much deeper than that. And what Prabhupada has done is he's created this entire system, this ecosystem, where you start going to the temple, but that's not it. You don't just come back and you go and you come. You can if you want to, but there is a very clear path for you to follow so that you can actually go the distance, go to the absolute end. We can go to Krishna prem, and he's given books so that we can read those. He's talked in so many lectures. He's created a system where people are giving lectures, the preachers are giving all kinds of lectures everywhere, He's created a system where we can actually learn for ourselves. Like, he has encouraged people to read the Bhagavad Gita and the Srimad Bhagavatam and so many other books, the Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu, the Sandarbhas or whatever, the Nectar of Instruction. He's given us so many Chaitanya Charitamrita books that he encourages us to read, his own books and these shastras. He encourages us to read the shastras so that we can actually understand ourselves. We can come to this conclusion ourselves about whether a personal form is good or impersonal form is good. Because many times the personal form people will not even know. They're just like, yeah, that's it. That's all they know, right? They haven't studied it. Like the other things, I'm not saying they're bad. They're obviously good. And I've done all of them. The first three-day courses in the art of living and in the what's it called, Sadguru, Isha engineering, and they are really good. This one gives Shastrik Praman for everything, Shastrik proof for everything. You're encouraged to read the Gita yourself. You're encouraged to read the Srimad Bhagavatam yourself. You're encouraged to read all of these things and learn. Everybody is encouraged to either listen to lectures or read these books. Every day you're supposed to read 1 hour of Bhagavatam, 1 hour of Gita, along with 2 hours of chanting. There is and then all these lectures, all these festivals, all this service at the temple. There's so much opportunity for service in the temple. You can do as much service as you want in the temple. Pretty much every day you can go there and do as much service as you want in so many different ways, whatever you like. You can do book distribution, you can do vegetable cutting, you can do cooking, you can do back altar service, you can do altar service if you are second initiated. You can do just so many things. You can make flower garlands, you can help out in festivals. There's like we had a veg fest recently. There were, I don't know, hundreds of people that came in to make that thing a success, and everybody is working in coordination. I'm tearing up thinking about it. It's just so beautiful, this whole system, and people are, it's not like there are no conflicts, right? It's an organization that very normal people working together, but they're working together for a common goal, and the common goal is Krishna prem. So yeah, I mean, I am very grateful that I've been encouraged to read this Bhagavad Gita after I started coming to ISKCON. I've started reading this one verse a day. I'm listening to lectures, all kinds of lectures from all over the place. I'm just always listening to lectures if I'm not too tired or feeling strong enough. It's amazing the amount of information that all of us are encouraged to obtain and get. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this video. I wish you a day filled with lots and lots and lots of information that leads to transformation for you, transformation of your heart, which leads to attaining Krishna prema, attaining this intensity of desire to only want, to love, to give, to serve, non-stop, nirantar, every moment to just serve. Okay, wish you a beautiful day with lots of Krishna's grace. Radhe Radhe.